Did you know that your chances of encountering a Florida black bear are greater today than at any time in the past 100 years? It's true. So it's never been more important for you to know how to share Florida's changing landscape with this amazing animal. Florida is one of several states that allow the use of wildlife feeders to attract turkeys, hogs, and deer. Unfortunately, those feeders often attract more than just an occasional gobbler. Bears are opportunistic foragers, and if given the chance, they will eat from these feeders too, and often damage them in the process. In light of this, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has options for bear-proofing wildlife feeders, as well as an alternative to using wildlife feeders. Location can often play a significant role in whether a bear will be attracted to a wildlife feeder. Place the feeder in an open area. Avoid areas of heavy ground cover, near swamps or creeks, or along the edges of forests. Wildlife feeders can be modified to make them less accessible to bears. Currently, FWC suggests the following. Hang the feeder 10 feet from the ground and 4 feet from any attachment point. A boat winch and pulleys can be used to accomplish this setup. Other designs can also be successful. Place the feeder on skids along with a timer and galvanized wire, and use several crossbars welded together to create a sturdy yet mobile wildlife feeder. Set up a tripod with 12-foot long legs that are strong enough to prevent bears from bending them. Secure the tripod legs to the ground with mobile home anchors or cement. Attach wire to the legs of a standard tripod feeder setup and electrify it. Bears will receive a momentary shock if they attempt to climb or bend the tripod legs. For a list of supplies and step-by-step instructions for modifying wildlife feeders, please go to myfwc.com/bear and click on the link to Bear-Proof Wildlife Feeders. Planting a food plot is a good alternative to wildlife feeders. Wildlife feeders concentrate food in one easily accessible location, which bears find irresistible. In contrast, food plots provide food across a larger area and require more effort for bears to forage to get their meal. Food plots are relatively inexpensive and easy to maintain, constantly present, and provide higher nutrients for target wildlife. Contact your local University of Florida IFAS Extension office for specific advice on what to plant in your food plot. Whether you are modifying your wildlife feeder or switching to food plots, there are ways to continue to enjoy feeding wildlife without coming into conflict with bears. To learn more about living and recreating in Florida bear country, go to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission's Black Bear website at myfwc.com/bear.